Imagine a senior captain reported you made several mistakes during a flight. How would you respond, even though you were not told exactly what the mistakes were?
First, I would remain calm and professional. I would respectfully ask for clarification and details of the report to understand what I may have done wrong. My priority is to learn and improve. Even if the feedback feels unclear or uncomfortable, I would treat it as an opportunity to grow, reflect on my actions, and take responsibility if needed. Give me an example of a situation where you had to make a quick decision under pressure. During a group engineering exam, one of our calculations gave an unexpected result, and we had limited time to finish. I quickly reviewed the variables and realized we had used incorrect units in one step. I corrected it, informed my teammates, and we submitted just before the deadline. That experience taught me to stay calm, trust my training, and focused on solving the problem, not the panic. Describe a time you had to work closely with others. What was your role and how did you contribute? In my final year engineering project, I was responsible for testing and validating the system performance. I worked closely with my team on simulations and troubleshooting. I always tried to be supportive and proactive, helping others where needed and ensuring our work stayed on schedule. It showed me how effective collaboration depends on communication, trust, and shared responsibility. If you were flying with a captain who skipped checklist items or ignored warnings, how would you respond as a student pilot? Situation. While flying in a multi-crew simulator, I noticed the captain skipped some checklist steps and ignored a caution alert. Problem. Even though it wasn't immediately critical, I knew SOP violations could lead to errors and compromise safety. Action. I respectfully said, "Captain, I think we may have missed a checklist item and there's a caution showing. Should we double-check before proceeding?" Result. The captain acknowledged it and we completed the checklist. It helped maintain safety and teamwork. Evaluate. I learned that professional, respectful communication is key, especially in a cockpit hierarchy. Tell me about a time you made a mistake. What did you learn from it? Once, I submitted a project report with a calculation error because I didn't double-check the final values. When my professor pointed it out, I felt embarrassed, but I took it seriously. Since then, I've made it a habit to verify all critical steps before submission. It taught me accountability and the value of attention to detail. Tell me about a recent aviation-related news story that caught your attention. Why did you find it important? Recently, I read about a major airline that temporarily grounded flights due to software issues affecting navigation updates. It reminded me how even modern systems can fail and how crucial pilot training and backup procedures are. It made me respect the profession even more and realize that good pilots aren't just skilled, they're always aware and prepared.